I think a lot of people have that, like we need to work hard to have good things, and I'm trying to let that go.
That is a narrative. I would say that's a big narrative of the the past, like the past age, let's say, just that we're moving out of, which was like the, you know, you've got to suffer to basically enjoy. You have to like, you got to suffer to earn it, right? To deserve it, to feel like you deserve it. And it's like, unfortunately, it creates that cycle. It's like the Sisyphus, the pushing that boulder. Sisyphus, like being tortured, pushing a boulder up a hill every day. And it's like, as soon as it gets to the top of the hill, it's like, yay, the boulder just goes back down the hill. You got to go back down and get it, push it up again. that's
Yeah,
that's
it's true.
right, the plight of modern humans, and it doesn't have to be that way if we shift our energy into a state of making abundance, kind of like in nature, just like, hey, you know it shows up, the plants, the animals, everything is like, it shows up naturally, it's available, as long as you don't take beyond, really what your needs are. And I'm not saying like, just live off the earth, but just like, spiritually speaking, right? Like, if we're not taking like beyond what our needs are as humans, like we can have everything. It's just the problem is we've got these modalities of like extreme, wealth, and people own, what do they say, like 1,000 interlocking corporations having like half the wealth of the planet, in their control, and then 90% of the population like living on, debt and sustenance, basically subsistence
Yeah.
level, barely surviving. So it's like you have this real inequality that's been created artificially, I would say. But our natural way is just like, it's like the baby, hey, someone's gonna help you, right? So that's our
When
human
I
nature.
got pregnant, I was not planning on having a baby at that time. And my midwife said, "Don't worry, Jesse, babies come with their own bank accounts." And it was the best of pregnancy advice I ever got. And I've shared it with so many people. And again, it sounds crazy, but I just felt like I knew I was going to be provided for. And I think when you carry that energy, those jobs do show up. And like just what you were saying about 90% of the people are like, not doing okay. It's like, I think there is a poor mentality that's just carried on from generation to generation. Like I certainly didn't grow up poor. I was middle class, but my mom always said we were broke every day. I heard it over and over and over. We're broke, we're broke. And so I had this mentality of like, there's not enough, or, and so I've had to work really hard to what I say is raising the roof, like raising what I feel is possible, raising what I feel like I deserve, and just carrying that energy of abundance. And then like when you let it flow, it's crazy. Jobs show up, and things show up.